Hey Wagwan, what's up? What's popping? A long time no see, long time don't talk to no. I've been busy, girl has been busy living life. A joke. But yeah. Where do I begin in this video? I wanted to share a bit of what I've been up to in Australia. I traveled to the Outback recently, and that's in Queensland. It was really nice. I enjoyed every bit of it. I went to Music in the Mulga. Mulga is a kind of bush, so it's basically a music festival in the bush. And I discovered so much about the Outback. I didn't know that the Outback could be so exciting, and I didn't know that it was so traditional in terms of it had red dirt and the people and the dressing. It had this Texas feel and this Texasy kind of, even the music was country western, and it really gives me a new appreciation for country western music, because trust me, I had fun. I was just dancing. I mean, we do the dance like you dance to somebody, you put your hands. I'm gonna show you the video. Listen, it was really nice. I got to spend some time with my best friend and her kids and discover them, and them give me trouble, and me I only slapped Bella once because she was really rude at that point. For the most part, we had fun, a lot of fun. Of course, we school them, so when them know them Jamaican auntie come down there, them get like a spicy food. Them I get like a patois. Even the dog, I tell that, hey, I say go sit down. I have to talk to you again. Yeah, them dog Duke. So of course him sit down. So I tell them that him know patois. So them dog is officially bilingual. Him know English, Australian English and patois, because Australian English is a little different, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. The first culture shock I've had here is when I went to buy something and the young lady said, "You alright?" And I said, "Yeah, where do I pay?" Because in Australia they don't really use cash. It's mainly just your card. You don't even have to swipe. Just I always say, you know what? You know why my card last, because you don't sign anything. You just go so scan, approve, done. So I was like, anyways, I was like, where do I pay? So she said, "Yeah, all right." I said, "Yeah, thank you. Um, do I pay here or?" She's from Finland. So she said, "Don't worry, I was just telling you that you're okay. You are all right. It's good. You don't have to pay." I was so a little bit embarrassed, but I had to laugh. I was like, "What?" And then she said, "Yeah, you'll find that a lot. You'll find a little difference in how we communicate. So you're right, meaning you are okay. It's good." She's not asking. They're not asking if you're okay. Anyways, that was not my first culture shock. Actually, that was probably the third. The first one was at the airport, hearing so much English after living in Japan for so long. So I was like, "Oh my god, all the little picnic them, she's some little boy that speak good English, she? Oh, that little girl that speak English so good." That was my first culture shock. And then going to do business and people greeting you like, "Hi, how you going? How you going?" They'll ask you, "How are you going?" instead of "How are you doing?" So that's another thing I learned. So I'm like, okay, how are you going? And then being greeted in English, and you don't have to be translating and taking out your phone, and then 3-4 people run behind you, beside you, flustered, and you're in the place so long, and they try to figure out what you want to do, and you are trying to figure out what they must say. That was so different for me, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. This is cool. I didn't know how much of an impact those things had on me until I actually leave out of Japan. Like seriously, I didn't know I was so traumatized by the fact that you had to put so much effort into everything, including simply communicating. So that was good. And what I find though is that Australians are quite polite. So it's not very different from Japan in terms of customer service and how people are treated. You will still get the smiles and have a good day and all of that. Going to the supermarket as well, I put down the basket because you know in Japan they usually take the entire basket and they just take the stuff out and scan. So I was waiting for the lady and she was waiting for me, and I was like, oh, oops, yeah, I forgot, I have to take the stuff out, put them on the counter. Of course there was like a self check point, but I just wanted to use the express cashier, and so that was another thing, another little blunder, but that's okay. It will happen and they will still smile at you and tell you, oh, have a good day. And that's nice. That's what I like. Even at the salon, they, for the most part, are they have good customer service. My first salon experience wasn't good in that they told us a price. The price was on the brochure, but it wasn't clear. So after finishing the job, they told us higher price. And of course, everybody else just said, oh, how much is it? Oh, $60. Okay. Swipe, scan. Okay. But the Jamaican in me and the fact say me have work hard for my body work hard for the money, but seriously though, me have asked about my money. Yeah, I have to ask about it. So I said, sorry, what, this is on the brochure and it says $45. So now you're telling me $60. I don't understand. Oh, this is for da. And of course they're not Australians. So anyways, and the nails never do good. So I found another salon where I went to take the nails off, and may I tell you no, the lady asked me where I did my nails because she want to laugh, and she was like, they're bad. They were really bad. I endured it for maybe 3 weeks because I figured, you know, I'm not waste my money. But after the lady took them off and she promised me that she would give me a very big discount and help me to look better, she did a very good job. And you know, she has been doing a great job. These are my natural nails, by the way, and I just added like shellac to them, and so I've been going there ever since, and the service is really good. So the first time I went to the salon, they just showed me where to go and wash my hands. So after this one, after she was finished, I was about to go around the back and wash my hands, and they were like, no, sit down. And they came with warm towel, wiped my hands, you know, the little niceness. So that's quite nice. So I find that the place is very, very beautiful and clean, and as I said, people are nice, especially in the countryside. You'll be walking and people just asking you, oh, hello, how you going, you know. But I find it's a little bit different in Sydney, and then me, you know, come from country and I smile up with people and them not smile back with me. I'm ashamed. So it goes still the struggles. But still, I'm gonna smile and maybe say hello. If you say hello, I'll say hello. But sometimes I gauge it like I'm looking like, yeah, they're gonna say hello. Why am I so invested in saying hello to people? Because I'm a Jamaican. I always say, no, true. Like parents teach you, especially older people, you don't walk past people on the road. So say good morning, man. Good afternoon. You know. But what I find in Australia too is that there is a very good representation of every nation, or maybe almost, but you can find people of different shapes, sizes, color. Like, I am no longer the only foreigner everywhere I go. I'm no longer the only black person, even though black people are still not as represented, but you will still see maybe 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 5 depending on where you go. In the country, of course, there weren't a lot, so you still get a little stares, and people still ask me about my hair. How did I get all those colored braids in and all of that? but it's not as bad as in Japan. So you still will, as I said before, you will still see black people. However, you hardly see Jamaicans, and me wonder if true the Jamaican them not send each other. I don't know, what I say, but it's mostly Africans. You'll find a lot of Africans, and then they will say, especially the men are friendly, so they'll say, "Oh, are you from Africa?" And you're like, "No, I'm from Jamaica." Jamaica, and Lord, them one. Yeah, but I was even offered a ride, to my hostel while I was traveling. I was like, "No, thank you, sir. I'll try to find my way." My man take my phone long time ago, but me know Australia me there and me know I'm roaming down. I just take my phone looking at the map, checking for see if me did the right place, then him ready for offer me ride. Offering me ride to the hostel that I was going. So him said that him friend going to come and pick him up. So, me, I have to tell him the story in between, and I have to give you the download properly. Yeah. So him say, him friend will come pick him up. So I say, okay, maybe you should ask your friend if it's okay for me to come with you. No, it's my car. Because I just started working at this place, I can't find anywhere to park my car. So my friend is driving the car and he will come. He can take us. No worry. I'm like, sir, I'll find my way. It's fine because it's fairly safe. I'm never afraid for walk and try to find my way. I'm take my time and walk and try to find my way. And the place not even that far. It was just in a little corner where it took a little while. I even stopped and call the people them, and then them say, all right, you see our Indian restaurant, past the Indian restaurant, come down and whatever. So let me tell them now all the flying and stuff goes. So domestically, as I said before, I visited my friend in Queensland in the Outback. So the domestic flights, when I was going there, I chose a very cheap flight it was like $70, but I had to pay extra for my carry-on because they only allow 7 kg, and 7 kg, but the thing alone is 7 kg. So by the time you put one something in there, it passes. So obviously you have to pay for more, right? So I'm telling you, in everything you live and you learn, So when I was going to Queensland, right, I used Jetstar because it was cheaper. It was the cheapest. And your granny always said that the cheapest become the dearest. Me say it was for $70, but here's the trick. You could only bring a carry-on with a maximum weight of 7 kg. The carry-on alone about 5 or 6 kg. So obviously you have to go pay for more. And if you're bringing carry-on only, your carry-on plus your personal luggage must not exceed 14 kg. You tell me no. So I was there being cheap and acting like, oh, I wonder if they will just give me a pass with extra weight, just like they did for Singapore Airline. My friend who knows better, who's been living in Australia for years, said, no, Katie, buy the extra weight and don't wait till you reach the airport because they're going to charge you more. Say, Lord Jesus, just shut my eye and buy the extra. And then I realized that with the souvenirs that I had for Moyan and stuff, it would have really gone over 7 kg. So I had to buy extra weight for a check-on bag. So when we reach at the airport, the people them weigh all my handbag. The people them weigh my handbag. The people them weigh the check the carry-on and say it over by one. I must go back and take out something. The people them extra bad. The people them got hard with the weighing something. I mean, so even when we're done checking, waiting to board the airplane, hey, the people them walk around with them scale. I saw them make them money. My friend tell me, she said, I saw them make them money. I have to call her and tell her the joke. I said, Jesus, you saved me some money. And some old people, I see them take out shoes. The people them not spare nobody. And even if you just come into the boarding area, them that Like them I said, new blood. Everybody, people are fork out money and pay for extra. So that was my experience with Jetstar. It was just a simple, basic flight, nothing to it. So I decided to check out Qantas in returning to Sydney, because Qantas is like, everybody knows that Qantas is. Lord of mercy, I knew I was saying something wrong. The airline name Qantas, not Quanta. Jesus, peace. If not Australians watching this, no, please don't crucify me. Everybody knows that Qantas service is very good. So I checked it out and I realized that I would end up paying even less than I had paid for Jetstar. Cause by the time I buy the extra luggage, then it went up to like $140 or something, you know. Yeah, because it never makes sense. I buy less than maybe 30 kg. I think about 25 kg, because I said, you know what, just in case I say I want to throw in a shoes, because you can't go for long and say you're going on vacation and don't have the things that you want and need, because we don't do minimalistic stuff when traveling. No, I want the things that we need and want. Better I have them and I use them more than I said, Jesus, I should bring this, you know. I don't know if you're like me, but as me look on life, I remember days when me skim things, bring one blouse, 2 pants, vex like me when everybody a change off and whatever. I do them something again. When you can afford certain things, you just pass certain stage, right? I say go. Yeah, you're not rich or not, you know, but when you can afford certain, you pass certain stage. The poverty mentality, we are come out of it. We are broke out about this straight, right? So, anyways, my book with Qantas, it was like $120 something, and I was allowed 23 kg plus my luggage, my carry-on, plus who check my personal luggage? Like, who does that? Who wear your handbag? Eh? Who does that? Anyways, and Qantas provided us with a little snack, you know, like a snack, some little carrot and again, some little carrot and so, hey, just like a snack, and them ask you what kind of juice you want. Can you imagine? For your money, it was so much better. So you live and you learn. And then I was better prepared too for the long haul bus ride, because it's 13 hours on the bus. So I just made sure that I had my sandwich, enough water and all those things. And so I didn't have to spend, you know, when they do the rest stop, I had to, when I was going, I had to stop and buy a sandwich. I never want to buy, but I did hungry. And there wasn't any other options because of countryside. So yeah, I made sure to prepare. So when I tell you live and you learn, the next thing I learned and did very well at was booking the hotel. So when I was going, I booked a hotel close to the airport, because I would have to catch the bus at 6:30 in the morning. And once you miss that bus, you miss that bus, because a country, I'm tired to say a country, Outback. So the buses don't run every day. So I didn't want to risk going anywhere, and then, you know, the hustle and bustle with bags and whatever. So I booked that hotel. The hotel was very basic, not even one bath. Even though COVID time now, so they probably don't want to have no bath or whatever, but it was just a social shower. $200. These people are easy now just because they're close to the airport. Look at the basic, not even a bath, you know, not even a bath. Look at the room that they charge almost $200 for Australian dollars. Look at the room, basic. A little view of the airport and part of the city of Brisbane. Them not easy. So when I go, I take up a whole of them here for my money. Because I had to pay for, me just pay for breakfast, because I'm like, okay, I would have breakfast in the morning before I board the bus, because it's a long bus ride. Coming back, I didn't have to catch any early bus or anything. I was like, I'm not do that again. So I booked in a hostel. The hostel was $33. Look on the difference, and they had free breakfast. The breakfast wasn't a big breakfast like, but it was still buffet style like you could choose. Even though you know me as a Jamaican, me I want kind of pick out the plate. Then when I look like no, but seriously, man, I took up the plate from top, and the one that looked like it did have something in it. Me put it, big old hostel, all kind of people in our room with 2 persons, one Asian man and one Italian girl. Talk about adventure, but they had a pool and they had a gym. Of course, it would be nice if I went there with somebody else, so you know you can go with the antics and you feel away. But because of me, I feel shy, I see people there, I say me go back in my room and just them did alright still. People them did alright, them never bad. And there was a fridge in the room. And you know, hostels stay, you get a little curtain draw at your bed and you get a little light right there, so you're good. And as I say, for the most part, Australia safe, so nobody not thief your things them. So I could have risked that. And the hostel, they were really flexible. Like they had a bag storage area if you had big luggages and it couldn't hold under your bed, or you never really want to carry it up the stairs and down the stairs. You could just store your bags there, and if you want to go and explore the city a little bit, you can leave your bag. You can even check out and go leave your bag and go explore and come back. And if you check out, you can go sit down in the lounging area and watch TV and chat to your friends or whatever. They were just laid back, and that's Australia. Just laid back, like no stress, no worries. You all right? So that was my experience traveling from Sydney to Queensland and back. Now I'm back in Sydney and it's very windy. It's winter here in Australia. It was very warm for a while, but it has gotten cold and windy, so it's not as gruesome as Japanese winter, but it's still cold, so I have to wear socks indoors and stuff. So I'm just gonna know say everything good. Big up on yourself, enough respect. If you have any questions, I need to make a video. I think I need to make a video of the visa process in getting here. I have to make a separate video with that because I think I had promised that, but I haven't done it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do it. I don't know me. I always like to share information as much as I can share to help someone. And someone asked about the process for Jamaicans. So, Marguerite, yeah? Boom bang, I'm out.